be fucking friends with them as long as he was friendly with me. So, when I fucking see what was going, I phoned him up and I thought, you know what? I get the feeling that Shaun's going to fucking throw me under the bus
Shaun,
just so that he can be friends with the dream.
Is that what you've been up to, Shaun?
That is what he's up to all the fucking time.
Shaun, fucking tell him, man. What did you throw him for, man? You flung him, didn't you? Or not?
Me and you were talking quite nicely, Shaun. Me and you were talking quite nicely, not as much as we used to, because I was concerned about you wanking.
Get back to normality, you two. Go on. Talk it out.
What I done, Shaun, was I put some distance away from you. I wish you well, and I left you alone. But you needed to fucking throw me under the bus so you could get in the dream team, which is what you fucking did. Do you remember, Shaun? You fucking took Russell's channel down for the dream team.
This is what you used to do on the phone. This is what you used to do on the phone. You used to talk down to me. You used to try and control me.
Yeah, why I talk down to you? Because I'm well above you.
See,
you are a scumbag.
I didn't trust him.
How many girls have you given the most to?
Shit, you lot wasn't even getting along in the personal phone calls.
Exactly.
How is this?
This is
how many girls have you given the dose to, Shaun?
This is clear to see. This is
Which dose? Oh, Chrissy. So you're saying
on his tongue. Shaun has told everyone that he's got venereal disease, haven't you, Shaun?
Okay.
So my medical conditions are yours to disclose?
So,
is that
what information did you give about you, Chrissy?
What they've done to you, making you wank on a bus, that's something you never did any of that,
Chrissy. You've never even...
What info you gave to Dream Team? What info you gave to Dream Team about you?
The Brummy sisters, on the orders of the Hive, made you wank on a bus.
No, they didn't.
Shaun,
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You fucking told me that, Shaun.
No, I didn't, Chrissy.
I've been telling you a lot of different things, man. Even you've done Titanic, man. I think you believe.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Listen.
There's always
Chrissy, wait. He got under you, right? What info did he give Dream Team about you? How did he snake you?
No info to give Dream Team about me.
How did he snake you? Just by alliances.
I'm not up to no fucking skullduggery. I don't need attention.
Really? Because is that why you uploaded the
video
with a blow?
Sure. You know what? I'm doing so well right now. I don't need any attention.
You blow up sex doll and your child, and you.
There was no blow up doll on a child, you idiot.
So you didn't parade your daughter. You know,
no, I didn't. Would you like me to get my daughter on here for that?
With a blow up doll.
Would you like me to get my daughter on here, 19 now, to confirm that bollocks?
Go on then. As long as she's over 18. As long as she's over 18.
Yeah.
Riley, did I ever make you fucking parade round with a sex doll?
No.
So what was that doll then? That video that you uploaded, Chrissy, and showed everybody.
Yeah, I'll talk to her then.
So we go to boot sales every Sunday when we were younger, and I was a naughty or cheeky girl, I guess, and I'm bringing money with me, and I was Dad for money, and he said, alright, but on the stall that I wanted, there was a blow-up boyfriend. And he went, do you know what? You hold that for the rest of the boot sale as a joke, and then we'll go, and I can get you the toy.
Did you know he was filming you with that?
Huh?
Did you know he was filming you with that?
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yeah,
did you give him permission to upload that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny.
It was a joke on that. They was having a joke on that, man.
Okay, well done for clarifying that, and well done, Chrissy, for doing that.
To this fucking rapist Shaun. Thank you, Riley.
Have I ever been convicted of anything like that or charged?
Sorry?
Yeah, don't say it like that, Chrissy, man. Don't say it like that. I mean, your daughter, your family's there as well.
Of that kind, Chrissy?
No. I believe him to be a rapist. I'm allowed to say it because I've spoken to him. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. If I honestly believe it, I'm allowed to say it, bro.
So have you gone to the police and reported it?
No, because you did. You idiot. You went to the police and said, I think I might have raped some woman.
Right, then I get to the report then, Chrissy.
Right, has everyone heard the statement Shaun gave that sounded like a fucking million? It sounded like 50 Shades of Grey. Has everyone heard Shaun's fucking online statement that he made about it?
Right.
If you haven't, go and ask Base Luke. Yeah, because Shaun made a whole fucking 50 Shades of Grey fucking statement about it, saying, oh yeah, after I fucked her, I went down on her, and blah blah. He fucking done it.
That doesn't mean anything, Chrissy.
Oh, what? It don't mean
this time, Shaun?
It don't mean nothing.
So you go online and read your police statement out, and it doesn't mean nothing.
How do you know it was the police statement?
Because you told us it was, you cunt.
Maybe I said that to misinform you.
Right, why would you do that then? Why would you fucking talk about fucking, licking your own cum out of a fucking 50-year-old woman's
Look, man, he's got that ailment. That's his sickness. That's his sickness, isn't it? He seeks attention.
I protected the
He's not telling
investigation.
you anything to gain.
He's not protecting any investigation, you cunt. She didn't make a fucking allegation, lucky for you. You phoned up Gary after you left her house and told him what happened. He told you to go to the police and get in there first, just in case she did, which is actually good advice. You went to the police station and went, I might have just raped a woman. Yeah? And the police went round to her and she said, no, he didn't. It was consensual. And that is how you got off with it, you dirty, horrible, sleeping with a geriatric woman with fucking learning difficulties cunt.
You sound like Jake.
No, you sound like Jake. Because you're the one that stated you was on a fucking grand jury that hasn't been, there has been no grand jury in this country since 1933. You said you was a juror in a fucking child abuse fucking case.
Right.
You fucking fantasist liar.
Chrissy, he proper wound you up with daylight, 2-3 stories. He's lining up the Titanic. He's going to take you down the Titanic.
He's telling the worst lies about the worst crimes. And he's dealing with vulnerable fucking people.
So Chrissy, so you've already denied that you got convicted for breaching a non-molestation order for harassment on your ex-partner.
No, I didn't. I said I breached an order.
No, you didn't. You denied
I said I breached an order, you idiot.
So, and you denied that you was in prison for 8 months and it was suspended for 18 months.
I've never been to prison. You have.
When you were given a prison sentence that is suspended for a number of time, that means you do go to prison. Just you're on the outside.
No, it doesn't. I've never been into any prison. You idiot.
Go to prison. You don't have to.
Oh, sorry. If I've not been into a prison, have I been into a prison? You idiot. You have served time inside a prison, haven't you?
Yeah, I served 6 weeks.
Right. So you're the fucking wrong un, not me.
So I served 6 weeks.
There are fucking people, there are thousands of people, mostly women, that fucking disobey orders fucking hundreds of times and never have any sanction put on them whatsoever. The reason they did it to me was they needed me out of the council, and the way that they can do that is by giving you any fucking order, any sentence that's longer than 3 months, because they needed me out of the council because I had all the fucking dish.
Well, that's not what it said. That's not what it said in your court hearing. That's not what
I don't really give a fuck what it said in my court hearing. What did it say in your court hearing? You maliciously communicated. You got time, Shaun. I didn't.
To set an example.
You got time, Shaun. I didn't.
You did get time. You got 8 months.
I didn't. I've never done any jail time, Shaun. You have.
If you get given a suspended sentence, that means you do go to prison, but it's held
Shaun, I've never been to prison. How the fuck can you go to prison if you've never been to prison?
Because it was the suspended sentence.
You handed yourself in for rape, son. I never thought you'd raped that woman.
Okay, so do you want to come to King's Bench and I'll sue you for every fucking penny you've got on my
Mate, you can sue me for anything you fucking want, you horrible little cunt. You believe you're the King of Scotland. Case dismissed instantly.
Why is it? Okay, yeah, that's my philosophical belief.
Right, and then, because I have actually got some of it recorded somewhere, and then we'll play them your fucking 50 Shades of Grey police statement about the time when you handed yourself in.
Well, that wouldn't be the police statement, but if I'm pretty sure.
All right, well, it's what you would claim was the police statement. So not only would you prove yourself to be a fucking pervert, you'd also be a liar.
Well, not really, because if I'm protecting the integrity of an investigation,
Shaun.
I am allowed by law to...
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
An active
Shaun,
investigation.
how many women have you given your dose to? Because you have got venereal disease, haven't you?
Nobody's come forward, step forward, or made any formal allegations of that sort. Or
Okay, well that's what you're telling us. But you have got a venereal disease, haven't you? And you have slept with women without using a fucking donkey. You horrible little cunt.
why are you so graphic about somebody else's privacy?
Yeah, but that's just the UK demographic. You know that, Morris?
Yeah, that is a demographic. Right. That's how babies are made as well.
Chlamydia and STDs are like obviously the culture. The culture, the Nazi culture spreads like
so if you know you've got a sexual disease,
skin-to-skin contact virus, not a venereal.
Should you take precautions, to not spread it?
Chrissy, do you understand what the human papilloma?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Bird's Nest. So Bird's Nest,
you're directing things at me.
You know what you got to do.
No, I'm talking to Bird's Nest. If you know you've got a dose, do you spread it?
Yes. Well,
the fact that you're sat next to you.
Shaun does. Shaun does.